everyone, hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a DIY dry shampoo for brown hair. So if you'd like to see how I did it and how I apply it, then keep watching.
You will need cornstarch, baking powder, a container, and unsweetened cocoa. Take your container and start off with your cornstarch. Using exact scientific measurements, I'm going to be using 2 heaping tablespoons of cornstarch and putting it into my container. Next is the baking powder. I use half of a tablespoon for this, and this acts as a deodorizer. Now for the fun part, the chocolate, or the cocoa. Make sure it's unsweetened. I like to put 1 heaping tablespoon of cocoa in it. Now put that lid on and shake it up. If you're anything like me and miss the corners, go ahead and take your spoon or a whisk and go ahead and make sure that is nice and mixed up. Now, if you did it all correctly, then it should look like this.
There's many different ways to apply this dry shampoo. The first way is using a shaker. So instead of mixing the formula in the container that I showed you, you can just go ahead and use kind of a shaker type of container that's sealable, and you can just go ahead and shake that just as if you're shaking salt and pepper onto your hair, but obviously it's not. The other way is using an old makeup brush, either an old foundation brush, an old blush brush, anything like that works well. I really like using a hair coloring brush, and I get these from the beauty supply store. This one I got from Sally Beauty specifically. You can get these at the dollar store. I've seen them at Shoppers or the pharmacy, so you can go ahead and get that. I prefer this way just because I can apply it a little bit more evenly, I guess. I have more control over where I put it because you don't really want globs of this stuff either. So when I use this, I generally just keep it in the front of my hair. With day 2 hair, especially with bangs, the bangs can look a little straggly, so that is why I mostly kind of keep my hair back today. I've just got it in a simple braid, but I will just go ahead and put some in my parting and then in my bangs so they don't look too stuck together. So I like to start up here, and you just want to brush that on, and you will get some fallout, but don't worry, it is all good. And then section it off. Another good thing about these is you can section it off with this little taily part, which I like. So get the top part of each section. Now my sections are about 1/4 inch, just so that I make sure that I get the product coated evenly or evenly distributed. Next, you want to brush your hair. There are different ways that obviously you can brush your hair with different brushes and tools and such. With clean hair, I tend to use something with a little bit of a wider tooth, similar to this paddle brush that I've got right here. But when my hair is a little bit dirtier, when I'm using the dry shampoo, I like to use something that's a little bit more similar to this. Just specifically because when we have, you know, not necessarily dirty hair, but, you know, 2nd day, 3rd day hair, our hair tends to kind of clump together, especially with the oil and the sebum and everything that secretes from our follicles and stuff. So by using this, I find that it separates the hair just a little bit more, whereas if it's already a little bit greasy, something with a lot wider tooth comb can kind of accentuate the individual clumps, I guess. So this kind of breaks up the clumps that the grease would cause in your hair. So brushing your hair, I like to use this, especially with day-old hair. And that is it. That is how you use the dry shampoo. Homemade, do it yourself. Super easy, super cheap, and you can do it with all of the stuff that you pretty much probably have in your pantry already. So hopefully you guys like this video, and thumbs up if you'd like to see more DIYs, and don't forget to subscribe for more and follow my Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook page. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.